Hi, we're going to look at ordering online business cards from the SinaLite website. The first thing I need to do is register or log in. I will enter my email address and password and log in. Okay, as you can see, the first item that shows when I log in is my dashboard. That includes all of the jobs that I've placed online. What I will do is I will go to the top sellers, and under business cards, I'm going to see the number of or choices of business cards that we have available. Okay. Now, if you look and scroll and keep your mouse on each of these items, you will have a very clear description of what these items are all about. Okay. So a profit maximizer is a very good quality business card at a very low price. Same day business cards are printed during the same day. So your cutoff time is 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If your file is within our system with no rejection, then at 10 o'clock we start imposing the job. It'll be ready for you at the end of the day, or you can ship it at the end of the day. Okay, it's very good if you're in a rush and you need business cards like ASAP. Our 14-point matte finish low price is our most common business card as well. We have a 16-point that is a little bit thicker, also at a low price. UV pretty much means that it's high gloss, very shiny. Okay, we have the 16-point UV. We have a 16-point gloss lamination. What that is a 14-point card that is laminated on both sides. So each sides has a 1 point of thickness. So the total card thickness is 16 points. Same as the matte silk lamination. Okay. We also have a semi-gloss 14-point AQ. AQ is aqueous, in case you don't know. A thicker 14-point. We also have the 18 writable C1S. C1S basically means it's coated one side. Okay, means that the front is coated with a coating, and the back is not, so you can write on it. We have the 13-point Enviro, which is 100% recycled. The 13-point Linen, which is also a very nice paper stock. It has this kind of fabric feel to it. And the 14-point and AQ and UV writable. Okay. A spot UV is a card that is has a selective spot on one of the logos. Okay, we ask you to make sure that the actual logo is big and that the spot is on that logo, not on simple cards, simple writing. Sorry. And we have the very thick 38-point luxury card with various color edges. Okay, so once you get on to one of these, you're going to see on the right hand side a calculator. This is where you pull on your menu, and you can choose one-sided or two-sided. You can choose your quantities, and obviously this is already selected as a matte finish. And if you really need it desperately, it could be a next day production. Okay. Now, for this, you need to make sure that your file is within our system without any rejection by 1 o'clock. Your cutoff time is 1 p.m. If you want rounded corners, we can also do this. Okay. Now, what you can do is calculate how much it will cost to ship this job by clicking the country, the province, let's say, here, and including a postal code. If I'm not mistaken, this is a valid postal code. And then you get your quotes, your shipping quote. And it should calculate. Here we go. So standard shipping is $8.32. Expedited, 1 business day is 12. And same as Saver and Express. Okay. Usually there's a big difference between the time. Usually you'll get one in the afternoon, one in the morning, and this one here, one early in the morning. Okay, you can consult with UPS as well. All right, we also have FedEx here that you can use if you want. All right, if you want to calculate your markup value, let's say I want to increase my markup value, right? It tells me here how much it would cost. So here the item is $30.10. 100% markup is $60.20. Okay. Now, obviously, you want to be able to order. So the best thing to do is submit your file. How do you do that? You click on the button here. You add a 2-page PDF file. So we do recommend that your files are 2 pages. I'll just use a dummy file for now. So you'll see that it loads up here and then you upload it. So page 1 is the front, page 2 is the back. You give it a file name and then you're good to go. You continue. You accept or understand this here, the terms of conditions, and then you process the job. Okay, so you have one item in your shopping cart. If you have coupon codes, you enter it here, and then you can proceed to checkout. Okay, by selecting the items that you want here in the shipping address. Thank you. Okay, so let's return to the business cards section for 1 second. The 14-point matte finish that we looked at and placed in our shopping cart. There's one thing that I forgot to mention is that it's a good idea when you're ordering to look at the details of the actual paper and coating and sizes and finishing over here. Okay. As well, we have here in our print help center a number of tools that can help you understand how to place your job much better. Okay, how to set up your file. It's very important, and we also have guides that you can use. The guides are very simple. Okay, this is a guide for a business card. As you can see here, the red line is the cut line. The blue line is the bleed, so you need to extend that background all the way past that cut line. So that way when we cut your job, we don't have a little white line here. Okay, it's very important. You have all of the details here. All we need really for the bleed is 0.0625 on each sides. Alright, now let's look at this here, how to set up your file. We obviously are like a trade printing company, so we do require that you place your files correctly, that you upload your files correctly. It must be a CMYK file in 300 dpi. Okay, if you're looking at adding some black, there are some values that you can look at. Okay, black type should always be C for cyan, 0, M for magenta, 0, yellow, 0, and K. Okay, K is black, 100%. It should only be CMYK files. You should embed and outline all your fonts. And you should do the same for images, okay? You should embed them in the file, okay? Now, as well, we do have here at the bottom a support center, okay? The support center will show you how to prepare some of these files. There's like frequently answered questions. Alright, so what to do with blues so that they turn blue, what to do with reds if they turn red. We'll discuss this a little bit later. And if you're looking for a rich black, very important to follow these here values, okay? Okay, let's go back. Okay, so now we know how to place an order of business cards. You can see that I still have that order in my shopping cart. It says 1. Okay, I will click on this and proceed to checkout. Now if I place several items in one shopping cart, they will ship together, saving you on shipping costs, which is probably the most important thing to do if you're planning on getting everything shipped at one address. And it's not possible to separate the the shopping cart once you've placed that order. Okay, so our system is very automated, and we don't really accept to, divide up a shopping cart in two and ship it to different areas once the job is placed. Now, you can always later on, if you have issues, submit a support ticket. We also have a 1-800 line, a hotline. We have live chat, and there's a support center as well. Okay?